Yo, what's poppin', y'all? I'm back with another one of these gents. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna talk about the most poisonous, the most toxic, the most annoying, the most pathetic fan base in all sports existence. Matter of fact, in all of existence, it is the LeBron James fan base. I ain't gonna take too much time in the intro. Let's get to it.
I've always said that LeBron fans...
Shout out to Dreamers Pro. I had to, borrow some of his shit. I'm sorry, bro. I had to borrow some of his shit. So, forgive me.
They're amongst the most emotional group of fans in all of sports. They are. These people will come in the comment section. They will twerk it up all over the place. They will message you on Instagram, ask you all kind of foolish questions. Why are you saying this? Why are you saying that? They take it that far. Right? These are the only fans that do this. We make videos about everybody. Nobody else messages us. But these guys, they always find a way to message you.
All right. I replied, I did my list on one of his videos. Right? I put my list. I got my guys on there. And remember I told you last time on one of my shorts, they always pop up. These dorks, these trolls come up. Which is fine. It's fine. They come up, pop up with their list. It don't be their list. It be ESPN and Bleachers Report and fucking Atlantic Report and all these analytical nerds that be in the offices. That's their list. They never give their list. They always give somebody else's list. So me and him was going at it. We were doing some petty shit back and forth. The same fucking message. I put my top 10. He put his top 10, which is not his top 10, it's Atlantic's top 10. So here's that. So you can see right here, we went back and forth. We went back and forth for like, I want to say an hour, right? So that's that. So later on that night, my notifications popped up on one of my videos. Somebody sent a comment on my video. Lo and behold, it's this same motherfucker trying to finish the job. This nigga did not stop. Look at this nigga. Don't get the funny thing. The Bleacher Report has Kobe number 4. I don't give a fuck what Bleacher Report has, bro. What's your list? I don't give a fuck about them nerds. I don't give a fuck about your list. I don't give a fuck about nobody's list but mine, nigga. Shit, go to bed, bro. Oh, damn, I ain't even show my comment. Well, anyway, I said, bro, you won. You won, bro. I'm talking about hours later, this nigga could not resist but come back to my channel and finish the job. My nigga went 3 in a row. This is a LeBron fanatic. 3 in a row. Y'all pathetic.
But look at this. If he does lose,
he lost.
If he loses, the Jordan conversation, please, it must stop. And it's got to stop.
No.
This shouldn't even never started.
He loses, I already told you this. Tom Brady wound up being the LOAT, right? The luckiest of all time.
No, he's not the luckiest.
Okay, and if LeBron loses this time, he'll be the vote. The finals failure of all time.
Oh, God.
That's where he'll be.
That's a hot take.
Did you like that? For votes. FFOAT.
Okay, get
you
out
like
of
that,
here.
Christine?
I'm not with you on your Brady one, but the LeBron, I can support you.
For vote.
For vote. Remember that. FFOAT. Finals failure of all time. A guy with such talent, and he's going to lose 5 finals?
God. He's going to get to about 13.
Are you going to make a shirt?
But
He's going to get to about 13. What the fuck does that mean, Colin? What does that mean, Colin? He's going to get to about 13. What about win 13, bro? See, LeBron pushed the era of participation is more important than winning. This is where we at now. You ain't got to win. Just get there. It's fine. Just get there.
He was supposed to be he's one of the greatest players of all time. And so you thought he should lose 5 finals if he loses this one?
Dude, if you tell me at the end of it, he goes, if you said to me in 10 years, God, it's amazing. LeBron went to 13 finals. He was 8-5. Best player of all time.
Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck?
8-5?
But
If Brady
no,
goes to
give
2
me-
more, if Brady goes to 2 more and splits, he's been to 7. If I say Brady went to 9 and he's 6-3, I'm like, greatest of all time.
Yeah.
What is the perfect thing? First of all, if you go 9 times and never win, you have failed.
It's context, man. If you gotta do it ain't like Michael Jordan went to 2 and won 2. Michael Jordan went to 3 and won 3. He went to 6 and won all 6, bro. The reason Brady is different from LeBron has a losing record going to 10. Brady has a winning record going to 10, man. Brady is 7-3. I understand you're not going to win all 10 finals, bro, and all 10 Super Bowl appearances. I know that. I'm not that hard on people, bro. But you cannot convince me that a nigga 4-6 is better than a dude 6-0. I'm sorry.
But if you go 9 and win 4, you're an all-timer.
Yes, you're an all-timer, but you're not the GOAT when you got a nigga that's perfect.
Once you start winning a few, it erases.
See, they try to y'all always accuse us for moving the goalpost. Y'all move the goalpost back for certain players. Man, it's okay, just get there.
If I can get to something 10 times, who cares if I'm 6-4?
But the ultimate test is the finals, and you're going up against the arguably the best team in the league is playing you, right?
No, that's
arguably. I said arguably,
but that's not the way we all know it doesn't work that way.
So when you look at it, you say every time LeBron goes up against the best of the best, he's below average. He's 3 wins and 4 losses against the best of the best. Sure, he can run through the East. There's nobody in his way.
What you're basically saying is you're punishing people for getting into the club.
No, I'm punishing you motherfuckers for overrating a nigga who get participation awards.
I'm saying if you get into it more than anybody, and let's say you get into it twice as many times as Jordan, I don't need you to win 9. Let's say he gets there 12 times and wins 7. So he gets there twice as much and he wins more. I'm not a person that believes in perfection. I don't think you can live a perfect life. I don't think you can be a perfect parent. I don't think you can be a perfect basketball player.
I agree with that. But I think when somebody can go 6-0 at the highest level against the best,
okay,
it separates you from everybody else.
Right.
Except Bill Russell, who went 11 of 12.
And there were 3 teams in the league, or whatever it was.
Or LeBron, who's going to go 7 of 13.
That's
wait,
trash,
when he goes
man.
to 5 more, you're
That's
going to wake
trash.
up one day and you're going to be
And if he doesn't win another one, say I'm going to give you his 5. Say he does not win another title.
How many does he
You're
have
going
right
to tell
now?
me he's the
People, 7 for 13. Damn. 7 for 13. That means he had to play 30 years. He got 7 rings in 30 years. Or 7 rings in 25, 26 years. That's not impressive, man. Versus a nigga who got 6 rings in 13 years. That's not impressive. I don't care how you slice it. It's not impressive.
greatest player of all time?
How many does he have right now?
He's got 3 wins.
How many?
He's 3 and 4.
Okay.
So he's going to go 3 and
Tired of
9
this
in
shit.
the NBA Finals, and you're going to sit there and tell me he's the greatest player of all time
I think he's going to win.
because he went to 13.
He can't
If
even
he
answer the
wins
question.
2 more and
Look,
goes
He
5
can't
of
even answer the
13.
question. He
He's
know
the
he
greatest
wasn't
of
going to
all
be the
time.
GOAT.
I'm sorry. If I get in there over twice as many as you, I win.
How you...
KCP, guys like that who knew, okay, I can't do that. I can't cheat. I can't not play. Well, when you acquire personnel
Look at this,
that's veteran savvy,
strong bunny
that
rabbit
has
right
this
here.
sense of
get
accomplishment
mad.
and entitlement, they're looking at
Oh,
LeBron
that's
like,
the word.
I'm not gonna run. I'm not gonna run back on defense. You're not running back on defense. Last night, It was a disgrace. Like, when you watch LeBron and the lack of effort defensively, it's like, dude, you cannot continue to get upset with other guys. And I know we don't talk about this all the time because LeBron...
And Greg Jennings is a LeBron fan. He's saying this shit.
...is untouchable when it comes to defense because of what he provides offensively and what he's done over his course of his career.
He ain't a fanboy, though.
But when you just completely stop playing defense, how can you lead a team?
This is a fan.
And how can you say that there is
fan is
hope
who critiques.
if I'm not willing to put in on both ends?
Not lick his
You're
nuts all
asking
day.
a guy like
Preach,
Austin
Greg.
Reed, LeBron. He just, in the half-court sets, he's non-existent defensively. And you can't have that, especially when you're playing the five. You're playing the five. We need you to help. We need you to contest. We can't just have the flashy chase down blocks every occasion once in the blue moon. We need your effort, your hands, getting in the lanes. And that's not LeBron anymore. He's decided not to do that. And that's why, for me, it doesn't matter if Anthony Davis comes back. Because LeBron's going to continue to do this. And it's, as much as we love him, and as great as he is, he hurts this team just as much as he helps this team.
Let's settle down with a little bit of that, Greg. I have this team. Or is it
You talking about settle down? Settle down what? Run that back, bro. Run this shit back. Settle down. Who you think, nigga? Who you talking to? Settle down. Because of what? He critiquing LeBron? That's my problem with you dorks. Settle down.
He hurts this team just as much as he helps this team.
Let's settle down with a little bit of that, Greg. I have this team.
Get the fuck out of here, nigga. He ain't exempt from criticism, nigga. I'm giving y'all a full A1 example of what the fuck I've been talking about for 15 plus years, man.
Is it Pelinka?
I had to hear this shit for 15 plus years. Nah, that's cap. I say about 8 to 10 years. Because social media wasn't popping that long back then. I say about 8 to 10 years. After hearing niggas cap, and you can't say nothing about LeBron, you can't do this, you can't do that. But you can trash everybody else, but you can't say nothing about him. That's wrong, man.
Is Pelinka or LeBron or Vogel? Like, I know we love to play the blame game on these shows, right? You guys seem to want to pin a lot of it on LeBron. That's fine. You can pin it on the injuries. But at some point, Frank Vogel's got to figure out, defense was my calling card back in the day in Indy.
Not LeBron. Just talk about Frank Vogel. Not LeBron.
Wasn't really so much in Orlando because nobody wins in Orlando. But in LA, the last couple of
Shit,
years,
Dwight Howard
defense
went to the
was his
finals.
calling card. Frank Vogel, great
Shaq and
defensive
Penny
coach.
went to the finals.
They've dropped to middle of the pack. They're league average defensively this year. And I know a lot of that is AD. But at some point, Rick, Vogel has to take blame for these substitution patterns and figuring out
blame
defense.
the coach.
If you have bad one-on-one defenders and you have veteran guys who don't have the energy or the interest to play at that end of the floor, including your best, supposedly your best player.
I think I got laps.
Your leader is not interested in that. How are you going to convince everybody else in that locker room? Who has the louder voice in that locker room? LeBron James or Frank Vogel? He hasn't given me enough dividends in order for me to make that sacrifice. I mean, it's actually understandable why the Lakers are where they are. And to answer the question now, what he's learned when it comes to playing with the Lakers and specifically with LeBron James is why so many stars have declined the opportunity to play with LeBron James. Because when things go south, it's never on LeBron James. It's always on his co-star. It's his fault. That's why Kawhi and KD and PG and Dame and if I mentioned Kyrie, any number of guys have had the opportunity to go play with him. Now, I did a piece a couple years ago after he first came to LA, and they couldn't get anybody to join him through free agency. They had to go trade for Anthony Davis. And I asked, like, why is it? Because we always thought the reason he couldn't get a co-star in Cleveland was because it was Cleveland. Guys didn't want to go there, and they didn't know how long LeBron planned to stay there. So they didn't want to be left holding the bag in Cleveland. But now he's in LA. He's with the Lakers. There's no excuse for anybody not wanting to come and play with him. And the reason was twofold. One, He takes up all the oxygen in the room. You're not going to be a co-star. You're going to be number 2. You're going to be decided number 2. And if things go wrong, if things go well, you're playing with LeBron James. Of course, you're winning. And if they don't go well, it's your fault. And if I look at the way, I know LeBron's scoring numbers are good. The other numbers, not so good. He's not the same LeBron James. Certainly not defensively.
Quick, this idea that Russell Westbrook, he should get credit for not pulling a Ben Simmons and sitting out. Bro, LeBron saved his ass. He pulled him out of Washington, okay? Playing with a bunch of plumbers in Washington.
Yeah, but they went to the playoffs. That's why I have to tell this other bronsexual that he tried to talk shit about Westbrook. I'm like, dude, Westbrook went to the playoffs every year. Even when KD left OKC, he led that team to the playoffs and won an MVP. Him and Bradley Beal led that Washington team to the playoffs. Saved who ass? Then when he went to LA, they didn't even make the fucking play-in, nigga. What did you save him for what? Not going to the playoffs?
And they're not going anywhere. He brought him to LA, his hometown. So let's give LeBron credit for that. And now, Rick, I am really, you're getting on my nerves with this LeBron bashing, Rick. It's going overboard. It almost feels personal.
And if it is personal, nigga, what the fuck you gonna do? Shit.
When things go south, somebody's getting blamed. And should you blame LeBron, who's I don't know, first-team All-NBA every year, MVP candidate every year?
First-team
LeBron
NBA
should not be blamed. I mean, look what happened against Curry and Durant in the finals. LeBron was unbelievable. He had a case, maybe, to be the Finals MVP.
Finals MVP.
Going up against Durant when he's putting 50 points on the board, and then he breaks his hand because he's ticked off at the rest of his team. Like, guys,
Yo, I can't make this up, bro. I forgot he said this shit. I can't make this up. He what? Say that again, J-Mac. Say that again, bro. Say that again, bro. Say that again, bro.
Up against Durant when he's putting 50 points on the board, and then he breaks his hand because he's ticked off at the rest of his team. Like,
you one of the few idiots that believe he broke his hand.
Guys, the LeBron bashing's got to stop. Just because he brought Westbrook over DeRozan, a mistake. LeBron would even admit that. Just because he picked Westbrook over...
These is fans. These motherfuckers like this, them is fans. All the nerds, the analytical PR motherfuckers.
Buddy Hield, another mistake. But, Rick, the LeBron bashing is sounding silly, dude. It's really sounding silly.
It's not bashing. It's not bashing. It's the reality of where LeBron James is right now.
An MVP candidate at 37.
What he's accomplished. What's that?
He's an MVP candidate at 37. Top 5 in scoring.
No, he's not.
Top 5 in player efficiency rating. Oh, yes, he is.
He's not an MVP.
This was last year. Last year. Yeah, this was last year. He wasn't an MVP. He wasn't even in the conversation.
He's not an MVP candidate, and you keep telling me about efficiency. You keep giving me analytics. There's 7 games under 500. I don't give me numbers. Kevin Love was a perennial statistical wonder in Minnesota and couldn't get to the playoffs. I've never bought into this idea that you have these statistics that if they don't translate to winning, then they're not good statistics. They're hollow numbers.
Look, hold on, wait a minute. Look at this shit. Scientists at Bishop Sycamore University have reconstructed this 3D model of how Jesus of Nazareth might have looked. Who is that, y'all? I can't make this up, man. I can't make this up, bro. I can't make this up, my nigga. I can't make this. I don't make nothing up. I don't make nothing up, bro. These folks just really compare LeBron to Jesus, man. Come on, man. You can't make this shit up. Why you think people getting tired of this dude? Why you think people getting tired of sports media, bro? Like, stop idol worshiping niggas, man. Be an analyst for once. My God. Paul Pierce on leaving ESPN. You have to talk about LeBron all the time. I mean, that's as clear as day.
Listen, Paul Pierce Pierce is not the best tweeter. We all know that.
He also, listen, he and that whole Celtics team, they got post-traumatic stress.
Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. I always said this. This whole clutch sports movement started after he won his championship in Cleveland. To me, that's what happened. Now, if you look at this aardvark-looking motherfucker right here, before he got on, this is how he looked. This is what got him on, saying LeBron was already better than Mike. Okay? That's what got him on. I mean, read between the lines, bro. This is what happens, bro. It's not about legitimate analysts. It's about setting an agenda. These dudes getting paid to say this shit. They don't even believe it. I can see if they believe it. They don't believe it. They get paid to say this shit.
From LeBron in Game 6 in 2012, ending all their careers prematurely.
Hold on, wait a minute. This is about that tweet about him saying that Paul Pierce responded to him. Hold on, y'all. My bad.
Listen, Paul Pierce is not the best tweeter. We all know that.
He also, listen, he and that whole Celtics team, they got post-traumatic stress from LeBron in Game 6 in 2012, ending all their careers prematurely.
But what about when they beat his ass in 2010? I think you forgot about when they beat his ass in 2010. Really? You must have forgot when they made him quit in 2010. You talk about 2012 when they was old. LeBron was in his prime and they was old. What about 2010, Dick? Did you forget about that? Did you forget about that? The same team that Kobe beat in 2010? Did you forget about that? Matter of fact, did LeBron win 67 games that year? Somebody can anybody remind me? I think he won 65 plus games that year. I think, yeah, I think he did. I think he was number one in the East, if I'm not mistaken. Am I mistaken? Anybody? Am I mistaken?
Surely. Ray Allen left them. They don't even talk to each other anymore. Like, I get it, Paul. I'm not mad at you, bro. I'd be upset too.
What's the tone? It's not right.
You ought to be ashamed of your guy. You should be ashamed that he put this out. This is embarrassing. And you know what?
Hold on. Damn, I can't even do it. Well, they were saying it was MJ bitter about LeBron passing them in points. Come on, man. Michael Jordan bitter. Come on, man. Michael Jordan know he the GOAT. Come on, bro.
You know what? This is typical MJ, though, because he's done very little when it comes to acknowledging LeBron James. You know why?
So what?
Because since he retired, this was the only guy that's been viewed as a serious threat to him.
Cap.
Kobe made it abundantly clear. He tried to emulate everything Michael Jordan did. In an emulation, a copy can never be better than the original. And you know so he never viewed Kobe as a serious threat because you trying to be like me.
And Shannon, if you ever close your eyes and listen to Kobe talk sometime, you would swear it was Michael Jordan.
Same inflection.
Am I right?
He copied.
Not only did he copy, he copied the way he walked.
He did.
He copied the way he hung his tongue out of his mouth. Everything. The sleeve on his calf rolled down. Everything.
But he got a lot closer to Jordan than LeBron.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. You can't be close. You can't be close with only one regular season MVP. You can't be close with only 2 Finals MVP.
Whoa. Didn't you say in 2012, Shannon, this shit right here? Did you say that, Shannon? Did you say that in 2012, Shannon? This was 2012 that you can't be close with 2 MVPs. 2 Finals MVPs and 1 MVP. I could have sworn. Ain't this your tweet right here? This is your tweet, ain't it? It is your tweet. Oh, I guess them clutch sports checks kicked in, huh?
About 5 championships.
Oh, so is that what? So are we basically on order? You see what you did? You know,
go ahead.
I'm gonna let you go. Now, this is what Michael Jordan did for Kobe in his final season when he came to Charlotte.
Okay.
A 1 minute and 40-second video tribute.
Exactly, because Kobe loved the game, bro. Kobe respected the game. Your guy don't respect the game. Your guy manipulate the politics of the game. Yo guy manipulates the game. Real recognize real, Shannon, and you know that.
Not no this.
Oh. Let's go to this. Now, I ain't got the clip that said Draymond Green. You remember what he said a couple months ago about LeBron? He said, LeBron was the best player from 05 to 2020. Oh, really? Well, April 30th, 2010, you said Kobe was definitely the hashtag best in the league. What that? Ain't that 2020? Ain't that 2010, Draymond? See, when them clutch checks hit, your whole logic go away. When them clutch checks hit, everything go out the window. We got receipts, Draymond. This ain't about Kobe being a GOAT, y'all. This is about the hypocrite, how you said, the hypocrisy. This is about the manipulation and the agenda on certain players. It ain't about Kobe being a GOAT. I don't care if you don't have Kobe to go. I don't give a shit. It's about playing keep away and playing favoritisms. That's what I don't like. You understand? You dismiss certain players to up certain players. I cannot stand that shit. It's as clear as day you dudes are biased as fuck and you getting paid to do it. It ain't like you legitimately changed your mind. You get paid to do this shit. It's evident. We got receipts, man. You can't fool everybody. You might can fool these little 16, 17-year-olds. You can't fool everybody, bro. But this is it, bro. This is these fans, and then they manipulating the young folks to thinking that this dude is just better than what he was, better than what he is, man. You know, y'all, God bless the NBA, and God bless NBA fandom, because the way it's going now, ain't no telling what it's going to be in the future, bro. Anyway, I'm out, y'all. Love y'all, deuces.